How to command respect like Thomas Shelby. Thomas Shelby from Peaky Blinders is one of the best written and played characters of all time. He's so loved, but at the same time charismatic, dominant, and most importantly, respected. And even though Peaky Blinders is a scripted TV show, all the psychology we're gonna cover in this video will apply to real life easily. Warning, you don't want to be like Thomas Shelby in every day. Sometimes it can go so far as to threaten even a disabled child or even come to the brink of suicide, so be careful. But he has some habits that will help you to command respect in your real life easily, and we're gonna focus on them today. Let's start with his first trait. He's always taking up more space. Let's have a look at this scene and focus on his arm movements to understand what I'm talking about.
Smoke, you men and women, Irish and Italian and English, who support the socialist cause.
Here's another example.
But the main thing is, you bunch of fuckers, despite the provocation from the cavalry, no fighting.
Now, without going any further with examples, let me tell you this. Throughout the series, you see Thomas almost all the time taking up more space. He talks with open arms, he walks with open arms, sitting on the table while opening his arms, his hands are always open, he always tries to take up more space and becomes bigger. Well, do you know why this commands respect? The reason why looking bigger in psychology commands respect is because we humans have a system that's called social distancing, where we position ourselves based on the potential dangers of all the people. And the bigger the person, the more space in the other person's social zone takes up, which makes him look like a bigger predator than he's already actually. In fact, it is a trick that works all the time, and you can use it easily too. You should never walk with your hands in your pocket, you should never fold your arms in front, you should always look with your arms open, shoulders straight, and as wide as possible. However, you shouldn't look unnatural like you're having a hard time doing it, or you'll become embarrassed all the time. I also have to tell you this, I know that your body language displays your emotions, so most of the time you may feel like you're not dominant or confident, but at least try to give it a shot and look bigger, even if you don't feel like you're the main character in the room. Stop waiting for the moment you fully believe in yourself. Just try to fake it till you make it, and because you're gonna see how other people's acts will change towards you, and that will boost your confidence. Here's the second trait of Thomas Shelby. He's slow and relaxed. He walks slowly, he speaks slowly, he moves slowly. Well, check this to see how he's calm and relaxed.
No cocaine. No cocaine. No sports, no telling fortunes, no racing.
Or here's another example.
How to get these men a drink. Everyone else go home. You go home.
But Mr. Fenton
I
said...
said go home.
See how slowly and relaxed he walked? Like he's just far away from feeling intimidating. Now, don't get me wrong, he's slow not because he's lazy, because he's totally controlled and self-confident. He believes in himself and his ability to handle the situation. That's why he's calm most of the time. Except for his physical fighting scenes, he never looks like he's rushing something to do. The thing is, when you move slowly and relax in a situation where most people move in a rush, it shows that, as I said earlier, you're confident because you have the ability to handle what's going on currently. But on the other hand, if you show any sign of being in a rush, worried, or stressed, that would make people lose their respect for you. And you don't want it at all, because people tend to be in a rush when they feel stressed, pressed, or worried about something. And this will most likely be perceived by your enemies as your weak spot. As for Thomas' talking style, we said he talks slowly, and this is another easy way to command respect quickly. Speaking slowly has many advantages. Psychologically, speaking slowly shows that you are trustworthy and confident in yourself. Because your presence is important and you don't have to rush to finish your sentence. Everyone will listen to you, and you know that. On the other hand, talking slowly gives you enough time to think about your next words. Tommy takes this one step further, and he even pauses between his words. And still, everyone listens to him. Check this to see how he applies this method.
Okay, Michael. I believe you. Welcome home. Congratulations. Just remember, your unborn child has witnessed what you said.
Thomas.
And it will be born according to...
Where the fuck are you going?
Whatever he says, people always listen to him, and that's an easy way to command huge respect. Third trait of Thomas Shelby is he's always making eye contact. This is one of the golden rules of commanding respect because eye contact is way more important than you think. As for Thomas, he does this most of the time. It doesn't matter if he's in a superior or inferior position. It doesn't matter who his enemy is. It doesn't matter if there's a gun pointing at his head. And it doesn't matter what kind of conflicted situation he's in. He makes eye contact all the time. Here's an example of him holding eye contact in an inferior position.
And these poor old Garrison Lane widows, that's your level. I am Billy Kimber.
Mr. Kimber.
And here's another one.
I would have buried you all. But my mother, she knows you.
Here's the last one.
Ollie, no.
And here's an example of his eye contact when he's threatening the other person.
Now look at me. Look at me.
The thing is, talking without eye contact often causes dissonance. Therefore, you should avoid not making eye contact no matter what. You should look at the other person as much as possible, but you shouldn't overdo it either, because this time you might make a threatening impression. For eye contact that commands respect, you can usually look at the other person and immediately reestablish eye contact by shifting your eyes to the sides or away in every 5 to 6 second intervals when you think the tension has escalated slightly. This will make the best possible impression about you and your presence. Eye contact can be used for so many purposes, but remember that it's not good to never make eye contact or to do it too often for too long. Fourth trait of Thomas Shelby is he's always staying calm and non-reactive. This is one of the quickest ways of commanding respect. Check out Thomas applies this rule.
Ollie, no. Put that down. He understands.
Here's another one.
This mission, please allow me put a bullet in this scum tinker's head.
You see, throughout the series, Tommy always stays calm in situations where most people fear. If you're calm and non-reactive in situations which most people would fear, people will think like, there's something wrong with this guy, where did that confidence come from, why is he not afraid, and etc. The thing is, this calm and non-reactive attitude works the same as being slow and relaxed method. It makes you look like you're calm and you're non-reactive because you have the ability to handle what's going on currently. And this commands respect immediately. I know that's not easy to do, so there are many techniques that you can practice. I cannot give an example from Tommy because his situations are different. Most of the time when he sees a gun pointing at his head, he knows that he's not actually in danger and he finds a way to overcome the situation. For example, with the carrot and stick method, which we talked about in the other video, and there are situations where even Tommy lost his control. But to stay calm in situations, I will give you the best example from another Peaky Blinders character, which is Alfie Solomons, which you can apply in your life easily. Whenever Alfie is in danger or a stressful situation, he takes breaks. Check this to see how he stays calm and de-escalates the tension with that technique.
To the city and just fucking unlock the fucking gates!
I'm sorry, what are you saying, mate?
That always works and almost makes everything better. Gives you enough time to think, de-escalate the tension, and gives you an opportunity to redirect the conversation. You can even take a deep breath and relax. With applying these 4 tricks together, you can easily command respect even without making them realize and upgrade yourself easily. If you liked the video till here, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.